Alright. Another day.
Another day, but I don't know. I'm just still thinking about yesterday with that asshole. It's just annoying. What did you used to? Motherfucker, like, I confronts him in the dining hall, right, about eating my lunches.
Didn't you do that last time? Didn't you put laxative and THC in the food and, like, say shits and giggles or something like that?
All of that. And he brought that up when I unloaded on him, as if he had a leg to stand on. And my petty ass just leveled the playing field and just says, if you eat my lunch again, I will dishonor your whole family. And the entire dining hall goes silent, as if we were all samurai trying not to be Ronin. It was wild. It really put some perspective on my day. What can I say? I'm just hoping I get him addicted to, like, diuretics as, like, anti-bulimic. Like a pooping instead of vomiting.
Okay.
I'm playing the long game at this point, is what I'm saying.
I can understand that. But, I mean,
is it unhealthy for both of us? Yes. Is it more unhealthy for him? Oh, fuck yes. And that's the point.
I mean, it makes sense. As long as HR doesn't call you again.
Listen, okay, yeah, you're right. Although I do like talking to Sharon. She's the only one that gets me better.
I mean, that's right.
Well, I mean,
also, I don't go to HR as much as you do.
It's gotten so bad this past month that they actually have a reserved seat for me in the lobby.
That sounds like Uncle Bruce from Red vs. Blue. They had a shortcut for him too. I think it was like Control F or something like that.
Caboose.
Rants. I love that show.
You know, I never finished it, and I'm probably not to.
It's still going.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like Kamen Rider. Or no, what is it, Kamen Rider? Yeah.
Yeah, Kamen Rider. It's still going.
They're about to break 2,000 episodes, right?
I don't know if it's 2,000 episodes. I'm sure it's close.
It's 1,938.
I know it's like season, 36, 8, something like that. I might be 40.
Well, I mean, it makes perfect sense. One Piece is just over 1,000 episodes or 11,000 episodes, and it's only been on 20 years. So 26 years.
I just find that hard to believe. But I mean, I've never into that manga, that anime.
I'll never read the manga. No. I watch its anime. Like, I got emotionally invested. It grabs me. I'm not trying to sell you on it, but I need to talk about it some more. Like, yeah, the first couple of seasons are super gritty and grainy because they're working off of like 1990 something's, animation and coloring. The coloring was the problem, by the way. As an artist, a former artist, I consider collecting samples in art now because I'm that good. Anyway, but yeah, no, it was just so grainy. If you can't get into it for the characters because of the way they make you not want to be, but appreciate when you find people who actually are that way, it draws you in. Like, you're watching this anime and you're like, oh, I'm kind of like that guy. And then you keep meeting all these people and you're like, I'm all these people. I like swords. I got more than 3. I'm totally Zora. I like meat. I'm totally goofy, It just, yet again, not to sell you on it. It's just peak world building. It's based, as the children used to say.
Yeah.
And it's just a really, really good thing that like Kamen Rider will either never stop or there's so much of it out there that you can always look forward to another season of it if you caught up with so few people.
Yeah. And there's 10 values of it. After that, there's yellow, brown, silver. All the way down, I'm like, oh, you know,
Are the volumes like regular market volumes, or are they omnibus? So they're 33rd, is the volume for the book?
I haven't, what you know, but I'm is the whole series. But that one, it was thick, but I don't remember the market. Yeah, I'm going to find out. I'm going to read it. You want the Pokemon guy, I was there too. I just didn't read it. Yeah, but I want to put that up. So it's going to be a job that it's almost like 25 minutes. I've been back and just I'm missing the bits in the beginning. I feel like I think I should see a therapist. That's not what happens. I'm not like, I don't know. That's just myself. Yeah, I was going to say, oh, no. That's fine. I don't know. Oh, yeah. No, like, nothing personal. I'm going to be just straight up with you. Like, you know, you're a busy guy. You're a real person. You've got real things in your life. Right? I just, no, I think those are the best weird episodes, and like, I'm friend everybody on Facebook, and like, down 160 people, 5,000. It's, I'm not going to take that on, but let's do it. Find some time. Whatever. I don't want to be like, unless you actually don't do it. I don't want to put my foot. It's not about it. It's about it. I didn't know what he disappointed me. Yeah, I get it. I get it. No, I understand. Well, when you said great, that's how long it's been stuff like that. I was thinking I was some green comic album, like, you're after or something. It's a nice scenes, and I'm like, no. I'm calling those guys unless they tell you what to do. Alright, what's that? I can pull out my old FPS and pull out that one. I'm going to enjoy that, but I wonder if it's still an active event. I don't know. Consider it now. Everybody signs up. Everybody signed up. I got one, two. I'm typically, and then I'm like, I'm trading like legendaries, like mostly just trading legendaries up. So then I've been tomorrow. But I've been looking to find out how my legendaries from back when I wanted to, what else?
generations knowledge. Films of gold with Giratina. I'm not asking about the Giratina. Well, those two versions, yes, they're the older form forwards, and the slow one of the back. So, I was thinking that I would have I'm not saying that's fine. That makes perfect sense now. No, it's not that bad. Now I get it because he's a dragon type. Like something about this show. It was nice. Like, so one of the guys in the office across the desk from me, was telling me, is he the computer on one of those movies? And I go, you don't want to land, transfer to another location. Yeah. And like, he was the guy that was up on it. He was up on his door, he has his little little friends from there, and like, they talk about this board all the time, and all the guys support system, the sound of that, and it's great. I'm not jealous at all. Since he doesn't he's not interested naturally, this cat started over research lab. Telling me all these things. I'm like, oh wow, I'm so informed. I don't read these things. I don't know what's the book or read the website. I'm just playing a game and getting joy, bro. You helped me. Anyway, so he's the one telling me about all these events and stuff. And he told me to explain to me the specificity. And that's what I'm so easy to remember because we discussed it recently. Thieves. Anyway, getting back to why I brought it up. Recently, there was some buffs to all the literal elemental types, like the earth, fire, water. That shit. Specifically fire, water, and electricity. But then, how they'll nerf and buff things to try to make some balance in the gaming system for battling? Yeah. Well, because some elemental types just pound everybody, and they're like, well, we gotta retool this big game out there. Yeah. Types is a ghost type. Ghost type Pokémons, they have dark racing. And Shadow Claw does serious damage. And remember they attack Hex. It's like it's a low heal, very quick attack. Okay. And I had it on, I think actually one of my past ones that I use in radio. And beating everybody with the squishiest Pokemon out there, that pisses people off, and I play like that, okay? So, like, when he was telling me that, all the people was like, dude, what about Hex? He was like, what? Well, I'm glad you asked. And he proceeds to tell me that Hex, out of all those kind of attacks, right? That one wasn't buffed as much as the others. And I was like, you know what? I still wreck house with him. That's okay. So close. I almost ripped in my pants. I was used to being charged up the prototype. But now it does it so much faster. So that same cast form that I made one X-Men in my quick attack, charges up my weather ball rock type twice as fast. So every 10 to 30 seconds, I'm like, water ball rock, water ball rock, water ball rock. You're fucked. You're dead. Fucking ball. Like, these kids, I just wish I were a better hacker so that I could remote into their systems during battle, because, and see their faces from the face-fronting cameras and just like screen grab all that shit. TikTok. I'm just ugly like that. Anyway, it's the little things in life you gotta tread. Oh wow, we were gonna get the Pokemon combos like this like we used to. Wow. Look at this. I keep forgetting how much we have in common. I'm so glad they put me on my detail because I'm too good to drive and I'm too weak to protect myself. So UCS agent William Miller, thank you for being a work pal. You're not a real friend. Thank God. My heart, they didn't break the viewing screen. It's totally grinched up. I'm gonna know how to put it on that. I didn't grinched up. They can go both ways, which is why it's so perfect. Oh, this part 5 times larger, and you just grinched up. Like, oh, you're a total piece of shit, like fucking Radcliff, you just grinched up. You didn't even say that perfect. I'm totally doing it. Hashtag grinched up. Yeah, it's in there now, it's forever. You said something about something I don't want to do over that. That's cool. I'm just gonna be pleased with myself after all of this. Getting over to the failure of it. I'm so pleased with myself, enjoy myself, and work in Stanford, and just be cringed up. I do too. However, oh wait, this is an I-110 bridge, so slowing down this bridge doesn't give me a stop sign. I just break my own heart. I just grinched.
I guess one thing I need to try is I need to get back to try to finish, like force myself to finish Pokemon Sun. I don't remember what coming out. I got Sun, I got Moon. I just remember like
What, the 2015 game? No, I'm thinking something else, right?
yeah, I think something. I forget what it was, but it was definitely it was weird. Like, I wasn't a fan of it because did you ever play?
No.
So it's somebody gyms in trials. And I think that's so instead of going to the fucking gym, you go there, you like your trial, like you're trying to they're kind of like the way to do the basic
You're not hurting your God. Wow. I've been in that neighborhood back when I was in college. I worked on Thieves. I was an Ocean's Way. It's just the manager. I remember look at this map. Now the guy ordered the manager. They go to super thing, like super that's not good. I'm not looking for the way. He was just like heartbroken every time I brought it up. You'd see the place maps and it's like, oh, it's all in their town. It looks like a map, you know? And then you look at the other one and like, oh, it looks like a fucking info, like right in the city. Yeah. And then you look at our map and everybody's like, where's your city? Why does it look like a city? We were hustlers. Just to spend by and survive. We were going to do today, right? Yeah. Like 2 grams of that. Right?
first time I've ever seen that much snow down here.
Oh, you're up north. Okay. The year was 1989.
Yeah.
Yep. I was not going to tell you how I was. And we were living in a place called Rants, Mississippi. And it was a street house that my mother was paying us like $25 a month. It's a rent. It's a cost for it. And it snowed for the first time in my life. I'm not going to tell you how I was. We got taking trash canisters out to the basin hill where we used to put non-profit campsites. And I tell you, I never knew the words of the $2
And also,
yes. Two side tangents. One side tangent, right? First side tangent, oh my God, brilliant. We were bad, horrible little kidnapped kids. This isn't a joke. I'm going to just elaborate for you how fucked up my childhood was. Not because of my parents. Not because of nature. Not because of nature. But because of other fucking kids. Okay? Alright, so it was a little neighborhood. Nothing was down the street. Alright, there was this little place that was never the same thing for very long. And like one time, it was this crappy little guy that had those burgers. And I'm not shitting you. You know what his father was now the top of 1983. The best steak burgers. You know those flat burgers that oh my God. Oh my God, they were the best. Now, you would be mad to go home and eat mom's food because you could smell those. Yeah, thanks to that place being one of those little places that never stayed something for very long. And then they lost it. So, like, these were not kids. There was just 3 kids in the neighborhood. More to come with. First two was Crazy Jason and his hot ass sister, Michelle. She was around like, she already had bloody little nipples with little blue bugs underneath. And these kids, you know, were highly sexualized. I don't know how, but we were. And we were totally fucking out of that or underneath the fucking house. This was the whole building was up on the sides of the block. This was 2 or 3. We had like the orgies. Yeah, how fucking freaky is that? She'd take her shirt off because she was so small and young. And there was no bra. And let's be a motherfucking kids. We're like almost titties. No, he didn't even know about it. But we were doing it. Hey, isn't that fucking weird? That's the horrible part of it. I'm not, we were all kids. She wasn't like some fucking sexual predator. Like a year or 2 older than us. Anyway, so there's these other 2 kids, which are the other 2 kids that I didn't like. They were the other ones there. There was these brothers, Trey and Tony. And when you were a kid, your name was Anthony, because no one calls you by your first name. And no parent calls their kid by his last name. They just call you by your middle name because you never met him. Anyway. Trade. So you analyze this kid and say, you could go just like this little brother did. These little Wolfpack kids, they're the ones that fucked up Crazy Jason. And to this day, his name is still Crazy Jason. This guy named Jason, his name is Crazy Jason. We would do the good rabbits to shit. Okay? And the tangent is almost halfway over. I promise. Oh my God. We were all into Ninja Turtles because they're so fucking cool. And we couldn't make smoke bombs because we didn't have degrees in chemistry, biology, and all the things it takes to make a good smoke bomb. So what did the next one's name is? Dumb shit from kids. Boys. Instead of going around making bottles and kids to make money to get drugs, we would go put bottles that I could trucker gets in it. And we would know that this random body and pieces of whatever dead things are in it. That's how it gets in. It was very comfortable with everything. It was so it kind of interesting. Anywhere there was no kids to watch. So of course we saw it. And so it's not basic. 50 to 150 feet on paths. It just slopes up on the hill. It was just circular boats. Just like we walk around, go to the back out of the street, it's up the street, walk away, and it's basic. It's just grassy. It's just all right because of movies, TV shows. Like the camera, that's just yes, yes. It's a northern climate where it was basic. And I have fights here. And that you never been someone like that. Who cares? And I'll tell you, this was the worst triumphant moment in a fight I ever had in my life. This was Bloodsport. John don't care. Okay? You know what I learned? I learned if someone's running from you, you don't always have to see them in the video. You can look like, oh no, I'm scared. Oh no, I'm tripped. I told someone to go behind me, jump on that, and fucking all awesome. Until I had sex. I don't want that happening. I don't want that happening. No. I had a lot of pent up aggression. That kid always kicked my ass, and I sometimes even had it coming. But you know what the prick I am. But this guy, not after I saw Bloodsport, I figured out how to have somebody jump on top of me, pull their shirts, check them open, and feel like a man. Without hair on your chest, because they're real fucking. You ran home to a mall crying so bad. Then I got my ass beat by my sister, who found out. After I got my ass beat by my sister, my mom. My mom was on her way to work, and after she got the interview, after all the medications, same medicine, she beat my ass. And late at night, after dinner, my father got home, after he let me run off, but you know, he's so happy to see him pull his boots off. Mom told him, and he beat my ass too. So it was like I already got my ass kicked 3 times. It was right. Like, before I got my ass beat like 3 times on the road, I was riding high. Okay, now, putting through the net because it's done. Last Jean-Claude Van Damme thing. You know what I saw today on break? I didn't even go plug back into work until this movie was done because it just popped up on the dining hall TV. Oh, I thought you said no. There's this French movie. Sorry, it's French or French Canadian because I know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Huge Jean-Claude Van Damme. This motherfucker had a movie come out this year. Do you know what it is? The Gardener. Yeah, it sounds lame, right? Yeah, I watched it not too long ago, and I thought it sounded like it was me. It looked like it was pretty good, so I can imagine the Gardener saying, I'm not even going to tell you the plot. What the hell did you put that up? Because it was that good. You might have to watch it a little bit. I didn't. It's so good. I literally watch it. I don't think. There's no nastiness, no sexual badness.
their acts. The only new thing you see is some guy's book with this changing and it's funny. It's a comedy. It's an action. It's got it all. I've talked too much about how good it is. It's so good. So good. That was the other 1,000. I can't do it. You know what? I'm still missed beating that motherfucker in the face. You don't know anything you need to tell me? Stay over there with the rest of my habits. Do y'all kills. Fuck you guys. There. I'm not doing this. However, being out of the market, that's what we do. I'm up, and stuff out, and I'm up, screenshots and really hot, stupid things. Yeah. You know, I'm telling myself I do these things not because I'm thirsty, but so that I can have my artistic references when I was in the situation. And it's true, I mean it. It's just sometimes let's be honest, it's sheer laziness. I don't think I'm any longer on it's a pretty okay. may not have screenshot the screenshot and watch it on Facebook. Work out. I'm like, this. Steps like you want to get it. Like, I'm answers. You don't know what you see, but you know, I gotta have some answers. It's a new thing. It's a learning and then professional business. 10 things rich people will tell you. Get a bunch of leads. What they do. Well, you know what I'm saying? About news and then specifically you want a job here, you're going to eat that easy. So this is well. You know, you want fried chicken fingers, french fries, you should have this. Right. Well, I'm there. However, that 10 seconds is happening. And I'm not working that. I don't want to do the bad here, but I was never going to check the picture about that. And so chickens out of you know, I hear that statement for some reason. I was thinking like, you know, I'm going to buy a big piece of size chicken burger with a really good sauce and some big ass pickle. Love the bone, love the crab. Yeah, you get I'm a man. You gotta pay for it. Christopher would never do that. I was no, it was when it was. I didn't distrust your ability, but as soon as I saw me looking at you, I realized you could have been that big a seat next to you. Oh, you know what? I was doing some grocery shopping last night. You know what? When you're playing with mindfulness and trying to not make risks to look like a crazy person, and you remember all these things, you're like, I got a game plan, game face, jersey on, walk mate, let's go. I did that. I didn't figure it out. I get to Walmart, I'm not advocating my business. I'm like, man, I'm making my mean face and nobody wants to talk to me. Ooh, I'm scared. And I wore sleeveless shirts so you could see how almost too much. And you know what? Flipping game. You know how thirsty I am, right? Yeah, I like it. You know how thirsty I am, right? Vernacular, like kids say, thirsty. I'm like low-key sweaty, but I'm kind of not that early time. I almost did that all the way last night. This woman, this bag, and you know, it seems the way that I am. You know, I don't care about the size, the shape, the hair color, ethnicity, any of that stupid shit. I love rainbow softballs. I love skin that lets me touch it. And I love women who adore me because I am so worthless. I need that. I saw an Instagram model walking around in this bitch. And to keep my sanity, and not just like go full 1929 to 59 cartoon wolf on this bitch, I looked away. Wow. What a thousand things. I don't know how else to say this. I'm going to just describe this woman. She was skinny and fat in all the right places. She was sturdy. I'm overwhelmed with appreciation for God's love and how He showed me He's real by letting her walk around and having to see it. And like, she had this strength. And I don't know why that's like a thing for me. Sometimes I love wild hair, I love curly hair, I love waves. I love like geometric crazy people hair. I love artsy, like horrible, don't wash my bedhead bitch hair. But she had this like long, straight hair. That's deep. It was all these different colors that were natural because they were like, it was so well done. It wasn't real, but it was like natural highlights. She had these like, oh man. You know those cartoons where like the mom is like perfect epitome of what every woman is made to feel bad about not being. Tiny little feet. Like, you know, 1-inch heels that make her look so much taller than she is, and like a plaid shirt on and jeans and no blouse, and the shirt was not tucked in, but it was so perfectly appropriate for her. You know, being up, there's too much titties, too much, you know, cleavage nose, super long titties, but like, that's not the point. I'm describing this, guys. Sweet hands, real watch. It's like Jesus was telling me to start being religious. And asked this girl, she would pray. If you really have to. And she would just pray for me to me. And I know she might. And I feel like that. When I walked, I looked away from the face of God, burned my eyes. I'm done.
I'm not mentioning you. Just like I met you, struck to sit. Anyway, she inspired emo songs in me. And I've been so believing forever. But think of, oh, it's a real island. It's 18 bucks. Thanks to God. I feel like God the Beatles should be almost as tall. Tall, beautiful, mentally ill children. Can you imagine what we there? I never know. Did you hear about the new fucking drug for all the facts? Yeah, I heard about it. Oh, man. I just heard about it. Okay, no. Yeah, I need help, please. I have interest. I have a help, it's the Bible that's literally what I'm doing. I know that sounds really weird, but I'm hoping for miles. I hope it's an automatic nowadays, but I have the miles. I'm hoping to actually. I mean, it's really no super stuff, and we can have told us if we do this. I don't have media time, but I want to see camera there, Sandy, that slice that all about the pizza. Yes, I really want to see that. I'm going to read about that village. It's all about the spirituality of like genocide. You know, I've been probably on my side. I've watched that English and Japanese and it fucking thumbs up. My business doesn't say. That's my problem. So let's do everything. It too calls it the English and Japanese. Oh, but no, you just missed the album. Ooh, I know. You that shit. Well, I'm seeing that a while ago. But this is like 7 or 4, dude. That was season 2. No, it's the second half of season 2. Well, I'm not so you don't know what he is, technically. No, I know you don't believe it, but I know he's very illegal that he is something. So you do know. I don't know who he is. I'm guessing he's either a very high humanoid or he's passing. That makes it representative of the problem. I don't know what to tell you, but I know that once you meet a demon of his brain, you will understand it. So, what's the problem? I don't know. As much as I know, whatever. Just kidding. That was an headline. I literally was there to fuck with you and just leave it there, but I don't know. Everyone else, as well, so well. It's like, it's not much. I kind of need that. What I'm going to do is psychological problem. Yeah, that's okay. I thought it was great. I would recommend that because it's not like this movie that you would have.
on it? Dude, I'm almost caught up with like watching, and it's killing me. That's awesome. How much is this? They talk about from the market to alright? Good job. I'm surprised at first how good I was. But that's the first half of the third season, whatever it was. When shit starts getting later, they stop doing as much exposition and like side story explanation of all these people that we don't know yet. Yeah. And they're letting it happen as if like that anime is almost like streaming consciousness. It's all on you. And it's been great. But the stuff they leave out is the stuff that all the fans are going to tell you this is important of until they tell you enough to the site. Okay? That makes sense. Yeah. Well, you gotta, sometimes they play the song and they're like, oh, this person's done this, and then see them backing it up. And then they have next episode or next section of it, they hear the backing in a way that they enjoy. One reason I know the next episode is because you have to use song. Not a good one. What's happening? Okay, never mind. Oh shit! Oh, shit's about to get real for you. If you didn't like this anime before, you're gonna love it soon. Oh, I mean, I like the voice actors, that loves the song. Oh wow, jelly. Yeah. We've got a local convention. I would put up with this side. Samantha Fish. She's hot. Her music is fucking decent. But you know, middle-aged women that all have the same singing voice. And I'm just doing this with Mark secretly in my heart of hearts that like I'm gonna be somebody. Like she's that age, but she don't sound like that. Okay? Yeah, she doesn't sound like she's trying to be Billie Eilish's queen. Or she doesn't sound like she thinks she's so cool. Or more specifically, she doesn't sound like I'm tired of being a single mom and claiming it because I'm embarrassed to lie to my sexual partners because I need it. She doesn't sound like any of it. She's like a blues rock rockabilly type thing. You think she'd sound like all that, but you can, yeah, it's not just because she's hot. And she's married, so, you know, I can only fantasize about, like, you know, cucking her husband. Yeah. So I got to meet, at the same time I met her, I got to meet the voice actress for, Rhea's Grimmery. Oh, that's one of your favorite animes. Yeah. That's cool. That's fine. Okay. Remember I told you about that? Hopefully not give me another card. That's a you know how cheap a real is. Yeah, I know it's broken. It works, it just loves to burn out. Well, you know, you're in security forces, so it's all military grade and bare minimums for you. It's to keep you on mission, not psychologically. That's what they tell you. Let's be honest, it's physical. Oh man, that's rad. No, I mean that's too. I feel terrible, and I in no way wanted you to feel self-conscious about your professional daily driver. I genuinely and deeply apologize if I elicited any such emotional response, and know that I'll always love you
pretend to be over here. Fucking car. Like in the tailpipe.
I went to school with a guy. And I'm sad to say that. I went to school with a guy and he did that.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not.
You must have seen that SNL sketch. Sorry, commercial.
There was a commercial.
Oh. So SNL has this storied tradition of having the most random commercials that for a second you believe are real until you hear the studio audience.
Okay.
Because they'll film them in advance and they will play them while the crew is amassing in another section to start, setting up for filming. And while the cast is running around getting dressed and sucking each other off into the drugs. One of them, this one stuck with me longest in my life, was during like the Wolf Barrel, Sherry O'Terry, Molly Shannon days with, Tim Meadows, a fucking legend. And it was Daryl Hammond's main character sketch. And this sketch, OM Jesus, it's about this car. It's called The Mistress. It has security features that make sure that no one else will molest your special lady. But the main draw of this car was it has a discrete key lock that also functions as this is before flashlights came out. If you see where I'm going, yeah. And for a secondary treat, you can turn that car off and don't suck the fumes or put your head in the oven yet, Sylvia Plath. You can bleep it too. Yeah.
So
where you got the idea?
Yeah, I don't know. He saw, I think it was, I remember he was at a car show, so he stuck it behind it, and I don't know how far he went with it, I don't know. I just thought, I know he had started it, and then I got it going, everybody was talking about his back, and he made his own truck and stuff out.
So he told me that?
He told the entire company this.
Oh, wow.
It was a very interesting time.
Oh, man, I thought I was the worst employee.
I don't know, he was, yeah. Alright, well, let's get going.
Let's fucking eat. Chicken.